Oh, baby, after seeing these melanated girls out there in Dubai do the thing and be luxurious and married to rich white men, I'm about to pack my bags, fat. Kill the music. Oh, yes, bitches and hoes. I'm back.
I drop a player like it's nothing, it ain't working out. Now no debate or for discussion, bitch, I'm walking out. My time is money, I ain't loving, let you toss it out. Flip my weave and walk it out. Look how I just bossed it out. Now come on, baby, why you bugging? We can't talk it out. I keeps it moving, I ain't tripping, lost another spouse. I'm just a boss, it's in my blood, no, I won't scream or shout. Grabbing my
Cause oh yes, bitches and hoes, I'm back. Back with another video, and we here to discuss Real Housewives of Dubai, baby. Yeah, we out the country. Stop acting fucking crazy. We out the country. Real Housewives of Dubai, season 1, episode 1. And the girls, as you can see, are glistening and glamoring in gold, okay? The name of the episode, I believe, is All That Glitters Is Gold. After watching this episode, it is. So, girl, when I tell you the Real Housewives of Dubai is giving, it is giving. Okay, the girls came through and slayed and they all gold. We get to meet the cast. The cast are some beautiful people. The most prominent person, Miss Chanel Ayan, which is now the new dubbed, in my opinion, the Nene Leakes of Real Housewives of Atlanta, the Teresa Giudice of Real Housewives of New Jersey, the Grand Dame of Real Housewives of Potomac. Meet Miss Chanel Ayan. She is a supermodel, a mother of one. She is very, very close with her son, and she is here for the girls, and she serves and she gives the girl all the teas and let the girls know you will not be playing with me because I am that bitch. She even told us she was a bad bitch in 4 different languages, bitch. One was English. That's the only one I understood. And I was like, girl, go ahead on. Go ahead on. So now next we meet Lisa. She's the chief designer of a luxury maternity fashion brand. It's called Mina Rowe, and that's who Chanel Ayan models for. So she models for her brand Mina Rowe. And then she also is a wife, and she's a multimillionaire financier and a real estate developer. Her husband is Richard Hall, and she's the proud mama of 3 kids, Maximilian, Sebastian, and Christian. Lisa Milan is cool with everybody. She's kind of like a person who's cool with everybody. She don't really have no beef with nobody. Sarah is a serial entrepreneur. She's well known down in the UAE streets or whatever the case may be. She said she started her first business at 15, and she's a good public speaker. She do all this stuff. But now you have Caroline Brooks. This here is Caroline Brooks. That's her right here, the black girl behind me. Caroline Brooks. She is a friend of, she's a friend of Lisa's as well. But her and Chanel Ayan don't really see eye to eye. Chanel feel like they just didn't mesh right, like that. So she was just like, girl, bye. Like, I don't even need your energy. And y'all gonna see them get into it a lot, I feel like, this season, because I feel like they just continue to clash. Because Chanel needs Caroline Brooks to know that she is that girl. Has been and always will be. Don't act crazy. That's basically how Chanel feels, and I don't blame you for that. So Brooks is from America. She's actually Honduran. What do you know? My ex-husband is. But she's from America. Her ex-husband was the one who married her and took her from Massachusetts, because that's where she's from, and brought her up to Dubai. Now she gets up to Dubai, and she says she served as a marketing manager for his company, but once they, kind of got separated or whatever, she was determined to have financial independence. So Brooke decides to open up a doggone real estate agency. Now, Brooke lets us know, listen, people get to Dubai and they say, oh, all this money you spend, you don't have enough space. She lets us know that what you can buy in Georgia for $3 million will get you an apartment in Dubai, because this is where the money resides. Where the money resides, where the money resides. She said that's just what it is. But she's been doing very well with her company, her real estate company, and she's here for it. So now then we meet Nina. Nina Ali is here. That's Nina Ali. So Nina Ali is kind of cool with everybody. She don't really have no beef or no issue. She is, I want to say she's Arabic. Yeah, she's Arabic. Her and another girl, what's the other girl's name? Sarah. Sarah is, I want to say that's Sarah as well. So they're both Arabic. Sarah and Nina are the culturally Arabic girls. Those are the Arabic girls. They speak Arabic throughout the show. I think they're pretty cool. They have beautiful children, and we'll get into them as well. And then, last but not least, we have Caroline Stansberry. She's the only white woman on the cast. Welcome, Kim. She is there. She's married to, well, she's not married yet, but in the first season you'll see, or the first episode, she has a new young boy toy. Get it how you live. He's like 20 years younger than her, and she's ready to bring her boy toy all over the world and show the world that she is still got it. Okay, so let's get into the episode, girl. So the episode opens up, girl. So Lisa and Chanel, those two, are sitting down having lunch and brunch or whatever the case may be, just shooting the shit, slapping five. And then all of a sudden she gets a call from Caroline Brooks. And for the sake of this video, I'm not going to keep saying her first and last name. Let's just call her Brooks. So Brooks called her and was like, girl, did you hear about Caroline Stanberry's hen party? Basically, she's throwing a party to celebrate the fact that her new young man is getting married. Because the gag is, see, they tried to get married in Dubai, and them people told them no, because you was a divorcee, number one, and number two, no, baby, you ain't even a Muslim, so no. So they have to go ahead on and jump the room, for lack of better terms. So she's having a hen party to introduce her man to everybody, and Brooks calls Lisa to say, girl, look, so, you know, you heard about the party, like what you gonna wear? And Lisa was like, you know, I don't really want to upstage her, so I'll just do something simple. But yeah, she doesn't want to upstage her. But in the midst of this conversation, Brooks talks or begins to talk about Chanel. Now this is the gag. Lisa is sitting with Chanel and has the phone on speakerphone. So she goes to say, yeah, you know, Caroline Stanberry said Chanel Ayan isn't invited because she just don't really see it for her or whatever. And so Lisa goes, oh, that's crazy. You know, I'm going to let her know when we hang up the phone. But, you know, that's crazy. I'm going to let her know when I see her. My thing was, I would have said, girl, she's sitting right here. Woulda. Because you can't talk about the girl. But Ayanna was trying to get her to hang up the phone. Ayanna was like, girl, get off the phone with her. Because she just tired and through. And when she hangs up the phone finally, Chanel tells Lisa, she's like, listen, girl, I'm not saying it for you, girl, anyway. The fact that she didn't invite me to her party, like, for real, like, what's going on? I don't know what the issue is or what the history is behind that, but I do know that they have an issue with each other. So we move to the next scene. The next scene, we're at the yacht party or the hen party. Caroline Stanberry is introducing us to her man. Now, granted, we saw them in the house, and he came out. I'm not even going to hold you. He looked really friendly. Fruity. No, screw that. He looked fruity as hell. The dog done peed in the bed, and she was like, you seen the dog peed in the bed? And he was just like, yeah. They just answering the door for room service. And I'm like, ain't none of y'all gonna clean them nasty ass sheets? I wish my dog would. Child, please. But yeah, either way, she's got a beautiful dog. But either way, he peed in the bed, and I ain't like that. But it just told me y'all got money, but y'all trifling. Said what I said. So now we at the yacht party, girl. It's the hen party. Everybody is there except Chanel Ayan. And we find out that it's not just a bachelorette party. It is both of them gonna be there, basically. Her and him. And when I saw him, I thought he was one of the good girl Judies. Like one of the gay guys that hang out with the girls. But it was him. It was him. And I was like, no wonder he want to have the party together, girl. Y'all want to be around the same girls. Y'all both want to be the girls. It makes all the sense in the world. Like, why wouldn't he want to be there? But I don't know if she knows that. Everybody else on the cast knows that, girl, your man is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Possibly. Maybe he's a little too sugary, but she's not seeing it. She's in love with her man. He even whispers in her ear, telling her, I love you the most, or I'm so in love with you. And I'm like, why you ain't say it out loud? Because you ain't want the dude you be messing with to see it or to hear it. We got questions for you, Sergio. But anyway, so they have the yacht party, girl. I think what stuck out to me the most was Caroline was just recently divorced in 2021, and she got a coin. I feel like Sergio is the younger guy who's there to take her back. That's just how I feel. And the reason I say that is because nothing is adding up. None of this is making sense. He wants to get married. He wants to do all these things. And you just got divorced. Yet he's living off of your dime. It really doesn't make sense. So they on this boat, child. And we find out that in Dubai, girl, it's very hard to get liquor. So you can't go to the store and just buy you no liquor. You can get it at the restaurant, but you ain't just about to buy no liquor. But the yacht boat had all the liquor. But they say what happened on the yacht stays on the yacht. Wouldn't have said nothing, just would have trampled off there drunk as hell. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, the liquor thing kind of got me, but I'll adjust. Girl, I need to get down there to Dubai. I really do. So we move to the next scene. Lisa is at the house with her boys. She's got three young boys, and she says she loves the fact that they all have different accents. Lisa is from America. That's Lisa right here. One of her boys, she told him to say, I forget what the word she told him to say, but she told water. That's what she said. Say water. And she said one sounds Jamaican, one sounds English, and one sounds American, or whatever the case may be. But she had them say their words, and that was so cute. But she decides to have the people come deliver ice, child. Because she said it's too hot, we need to cool the pool down, and had the people deliver ice straight up to the pool, as you should, because you got that money. Her man got money too, but she, decided to do her own thing, venture out, and that's why she started the modeling thing. I'm all here for Lisa, because Lisa never thought she'd be in Dubai. Number one, I get it. And then she also never thought she'd be so successful outside of her husband. So right now, my two favorite are Chanel Ayan, and Lisa. Those are my two favorite for this episode. I don't know all the rest of the girls. Nobody has really gotten on my nerves for real. But some people has made me be like, oh God. But we'll get into it. So on the next scene, and I'm sorry if I'm skipping around because I'm trying to figure this whole stuff out. I didn't physically take my notes. So on the next scene, in the final scene, it's the dinner party. This is post the yacht party that Caroline Stansbury had. And the girls are getting together, at high moon. I was going to say noon. But they get together at high moon, and they're going to have dinner. Sarah's the one throwing this dinner, and she wants everybody to get together and have a good time. So now we're at the dinner. All the ladies arrive to the dinner. Chanel arrives. Brooks makes mention that, hey, this girl, she's the type of person who arrived. You see her feathers first, then her wig toting right behind her. And I was just like, girl, y'all gonna stop that. I like Miss Chanel. Don't do Miss Chanel like that. Miss Chanel is the girl. She is the girls of the girls. So I feel like Brooks was trying to be messy. Caroline Brooks, that is. I feel like she kept bringing up the hen party or Caroline Stansbury's wedding party because she knew that Ayanna wasn't invited. Chanel wasn't invited. So she kept saying, oh, the party. Everybody's talking about the party. Girl, Chanel said, girl, I don't want to hear it. If I wasn't there, I don't care to talk about it. Talk about something that I can get in on a conversation with. So Brooks was just like, well, damn, girl, for real, it ain't always about you. And she said, no, it is about me. I don't want to hear about it if I wasn't invited. Caroline Stansbury was just like, girl, look, this is why you wasn't invited. And I don't really see it for you. And she was like, see it for you. Girl, please, you can't see it for me if you wanted to. As she should. Ayan says, if I wasn't there, I don't give a shit. Just don't want to know. So then Nina, girl, the person who's throwing this dinner, because the girls are fighting. The girls are fighting Brooke and doggone Ayan, Chanel, Ayan, they are going at it. Because Brooke feels like, girl, who do you think you are? And Chanel says, baby, who do you know I am? Look at this face. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Brooke goes back and says, girl, I don't want that face. You look like a scarecrow with a wig. I fell through the floor. But don't play with her because that's our new favorite. And Chanel said, you wish you could look like this, baby. You wish. So as they going back and forth, Nina's over there trying to cleanse the air with the sage. And then we find out, as she stated, sage actually don't work because these heifers are still going at it. But they still going in. Caroline Stansbury decides to jump in because she said she ain't having it. And she said nothing is going to cleanse this energy. She said, I just can't bear this woman. Miss Chanel said, bear me. You can't bear me. Girl, bye. She was like, you don't even know anything about me. And Ayan was like, and I don't want to know nothing about you. I don't think that was fair, Caroline. I don't know if somebody got in your ear before you got to the show, but whatever it was, listen, I feel like Chanel comes off very, very confident and cocky. I get it. Because I ain't gonna lie, I would roll my eyes at her at first meeting. But when you really start to peel back the layers, I feel like she's probably a nice person. Not to mention, she is that girl. Say what I say. Now listen, I'm not into the tall, stick figure girls. Not my thing. But for the world standard of beauty, that girl is that girl. Brooke, you can hate all you want, but it is what it is. She said what she said. But Ayan basically Chanel wants to give a toast. Chanel was like, let's give a toast. And they're like, oh, that's nice. Chanel puts the doggone glass up and was like, yeah, Brooke, because I felt like what you said was down bad and it was a lie. And they was like, wait a minute, Chanel, I thought you was giving a toast. She said, yeah, no, I was just trying to get Brooke's attention. You told me that I wasn't invited because I wasn't important. Well, then Brooke says, no, I didn't say that. No. Chanel says, you told me Stansbury didn't invite me because she said I wasn't important. Brooks responds and goes, no, Stansberry didn't say that. I said that. That came from me. That was me joking around talking to you. But Ayana felt like, no, Fat, you don't get to tell me I'm not important. Like, what are you saying? So Nina tries to jump in the middle and says, look, let's just fuse this right now. Did you say that about her? She says, no, I didn't say it. She said, but at the end of the day, I just wanted the people who were closest to me to be there. She wasn't one of the people that are closest to me. It was only a certain amount of people I can have. So she just didn't get the invite. So now that makes Ayan and Brooks go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Ayan basically was like, girl, you was jealous of me. That's just what it is. But I just don't understand why Caroline Stansberry has such an issue with Chanel. Like, Chanel, Ayana, you just kind of met her. What's the big deal? Not really getting that. But this was a great episode, girl. Y'all drop down in the comments. Listen, this episode, this video was all over because I didn't take the notes myself, but I will the next time. I had to watch it on my way to work. But yeah, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought. If you haven't watched it, you have to watch it. I know my review is not going to be the best, but please do yourself a favor and watch it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you hoes later. Bye.